Yo, yo, yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on out there, yo? How y'all feeling, yo? Hop in my inbox. Let me know what's the deal. How y'all feeling out there, man? It's a Scumbag Podcast. We out here again. Another day, man. God is great. Feeling amazing. Feeling honestly, feeling really good these days. You know what I'm saying? Definitely better than than the days before, but yeah, man, God is good, man, and I'm just what I say, I just be healing and chilling, man. I'm just doing my thing, man, trying to figure out this life, trying to figure how to take this shit to the next level. But yeah, man, I hope that everybody that's out there that's listening to this, that's that you healing, you know what I'm saying, from whatever it is that you're going through. I hope that you are living in abundance. I hope you know you are loved. You definitely love at a Scumbag Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that everybody out there is just flourishing, man. So I appreciate y'all all. I thank y'all for tuning in, for checking it out. I launched the paywall this week too. So if anybody wanted to subscribe, a few people have already. So, you know what I'm saying, you can subscribe with, the least amount is 99 cents a month. And the highest amount I think is like $9.99 or whatever. So it's like 99, it's like $4.99, then it's like, $10.99. So if you want to support the channel, you want to support the podcast, definitely the link is in my bio, so you can. If you're listening to this on Spotify, you could just tap the more button and it'll take you right to it. So it ain't no pressure on anybody. We're going to keep this going regardless. But, just in case, you wanted to support, I appreciate all support. So thank you to everybody that have, been supporting so far. And it don't even have to be a monetary thing. So if you just I got people that reach out to me and they let me know what they think about the podcast and, what I can add and, or what they enjoyed and things like that. All of that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the person with the biggest platform at this point. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to continue to grow and I want to take this to, whatever level that we can. So I appreciate anybody that's been supporting. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all I love. You feel me? And even people that that relate to the topics that I'm going through, or they check in on me yo, I appreciate that a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's not the easiest time for all of us. It haven't been the easiest time for all of us, but your boy is doing amazing. I literally sat today and I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real, and especially in between relationships, you know what I'm saying? I never really took a lot of time out to really just, take time to myself and heal. Nigga, I've been in here I've been getting my nails done every week. You feel me? I've been doing facials twice a week, working out as well, and just trying to figure out what's next for me and just trying to figure out, what it is that I want. You know what I'm saying? As far as a relationship, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, but I'm also not running from one either. So I'm just chilling, you feel me? I'm just chilling, man, and I feel really good. My therapist, she out in Jamaica right now. She living her best life, you feel me? So ain't no session, this coming week, but thank God that I am doing better, man, because I was at a dark moment, a dark moment that we all have, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it was just because of that relationship, but just overall, I'm a person that deals with, depression a lot, and I haven't dealt with it in probably over a month, which is amazing for me. And I just been finding things to do, just finding things just to, take up my time and, outside of my kids, and just making sure that I'm okay and just making sure, I'm feeling good, so and I hope and wish that everybody that's listening to this is y'all doing the same. Go find what you like, go find whatever it is that you into, You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you happy, go out there and do that shit. Like, we only on this earth for a limited amount of time, you know? So make sure that you are, um, make sure that you living it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy, and yeah, so it's easy to complain. You know what I'm saying? Nobody 100% perfect. Nobody got 100% shit going for themselves or whatever. But the main thing is, go find out what makes you happy. $1 million may not make everybody happy. Like they say, money can't buy happiness. I would like to test it out and see. But at the same time, I am understanding that, you know, we all not we all dealing with shit and we all going through shit, man. But the next thing is to acknowledge that and to elevate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm preaching right here, man. Make sure that we out there and we elevate whatever it is, whether it's work, whether it's personal, whether it's, a relationship, whether it's whatever, man. The main thing is to keep elevating. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing, like on some real shit. Like I've been fanning a lot of shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? That hold on one second. That I maybe didn't see before. You know what I'm saying? Or I never really took out the opportunity. Like with me, I'm a pleaser. Like I like to please people, especially people that's close in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? So I like to make the people around me happy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that I ever took out the time to be like, yo, what actually makes me happy? Like, what the fuck do I want to do? And I've been realizing that lately. So just like, just pampering yourself and just living life. Whatever you want to go take a walk, nigga, go take a walk. You want to go feed some ducks, nigga, go do that motherfucking shit. Like, nigga, whatever makes you happy, nigga, do that shit and do that shit in abundance. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanna thank you all for supporting me, and I want to thank you all for just being there and just checking in on me. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's continue that shit. You feel me? I got the new plants. I had repotted the plants and shit. You see me? So this is something different. This still my baby right here, but she looking healthier. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But whatever makes you happy, like plants and the good energy around, just having good energy just from all parts is what makes me happy. So I pray and I hope that y'all find out what makes y'all happy, man, and y'all living and y'all calling and just flourishing out here, man. So for real, chill. Yeah, I want to talk about man, this weekend, yo. I had probably the best weekend that I've ever had in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, it was a funeral that was attached to this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to my cousin. But I had a lot of family that came into town and different things like that. And nigga, we kicked it like we ain't really kick it like that since we was like shorties. You know what I'm saying? But they came into town this week, and nigga, I had the best weekend that I've had in a long fucking time. So Friday, so I don't do funerals like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really go to funerals. I may go to a repast or whatever, but I don't go to funerals like that. So Friday, I had Aiden. I'm working. I had to get my little gym shit in as well. And we had a little after the repast, after hour shit at my cousin Rashida house. And I got there and it was just like, man, so much love just going on in the air, bro. Like, it was just crazy. It was kind of a little bit overwhelming. Like, as soon as I walk up, everybody outside, everybody in the little stairwell smoking and shit. And it's all my favorite people. It's Rashida, it's Derrick, it's Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? It's Tay, and it's my little cousin Kendrick. I done played his music on here. And yeah, like the only motherfucker that was missing was my cousin Cornell. Like, but it was just all of us, and we grown, we all got kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? And but it was just good energy just flowing through there. We got drinks and we got smokes and we chilling, you know what I'm saying? We even went out to the club that night. And if y'all know me, I'm not a club person. I don't go out to the club like that. Like, I'd rather chill in my apartment. I'd rather go up to the rooftop and chill or whatever, but I'm not a person that really go out to clubs per se. But you know, my niggas was in town, so we went out. Nigga had an amazing time. Like, it was some bullshit that happened on top of that, but for overall, it was an amazing time. Like, yeah, I don't know how to necessarily explain it. If my cousins that was on here, they would definitely have a story to tell about the shit that I was doing this weekend. But yeah, you know, that was a great ass fucking time. And I really needed that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that in the moment, but I needed my motherfucking people. And nigga, we showed up, you know what I'm saying? And then the next day, I had a little kickback here with all the cousins and shit, man. And it was cousins I ain't seen in a while and whatever. We had a little taco night. We was on the rooftop chilling, having a good ass time, drinking, talking shit. Like, it was just all fucking good energy, man. And like once everybody left, like I was just kind of overwhelmed with just like this good amount of energy and shit. And I'm like, yo, we need to do this shit more often. Like, it was just so much of a good time, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't had that in a while, but I was just super glad that, you know, I was able to chill with my people and everybody here healthy, and you know, we all doing our thing. And it was just a good time, man. So look, definitely shout out to the cousins. That's what we call ourselves. We got the little group chat, the cousins. And you know, it's been amazing, and we've been talking about doing different shit, you know, from now on, as far as like we trying to take a trip, you know, a cousin's trip and different shit like that, man. But definitely, if you got people that you fuck with in your family, man, hold the people close, man. I haven't literally laughed that much in a while. Like, my cousin Pooh, crazy as hell, bro. But he had us fucking down laughing. Like, this nigga is this nigga crazy as hell, G. I wish that I could have that nigga on the podcast. Like, I don't think he lived here in Chicago. He was just visiting, you know, for the time being. But like, if y'all got a chance to talk to this nigga and just whatever, gee, y'all will see just exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But that nigga, he just a ton of good energy, man. And you know, just laughs and shit, and everything was just fucking amazing. I had everybody over here. We just kicked it like a motherfucker, man. So yeah, definitely shout out to my cousins, man. I love y'all. I'm looking forward to the next event that we do. And yeah, man, just all this shit. You feel me? Another thing that I've been doing is just like I told y'all in the last podcast, is I've been spending a lot of time and money, but mostly just time with just like making my home exactly, you know, the place that I want it to be, with the ambiance, just iron little shit. You see right here is a fucking lamp and all this other shit with flowers. This a new pot. I got a new pot for my big baby over there. You know what I'm saying? But I got the fresh fruit over there, glasses, whatever. But I just been spending a lot of time just trying to make my home just be the place that I want it to be, like just good energy throughout. You know what I'm saying? And I've been feeling that way. Like, I definitely been feeling good energy in my apartment. All new paintings, new pictures, whatever, and new speaker, all this other type of shit. Like, because the OG told me, like, yo, your home supposed to be like your haven. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be your haven. It's supposed to be a place where you look forward to going. So while you out and about, or while you know what I'm saying, you may be at work or whatever, the your place should be, you know what I'm saying, your safe haven. Your place should be a place where you look forward to coming to. As soon as you walk through that door, it's like, nigga, it's like, yo, I got nothing but good energy flowing through here, and that's one of the things that I'm trying to do now. So, just been buying little knickknacks and shit, and amazing smelling candles and whatever, and all that good shit. But yeah, like, and I want that for y'all too. So, you know what I'm saying? When y'all out and about, y'all doing y'all thing, make sure that you are making your home exactly, you know, what you want it to be, and making it a place where your soul and everything is just at rest once you get there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely do that. Next thing I want to get into is just self care and just healing, man. Like, with any situation that you're going through, whether it's with family, whether it's with relationships, whether it's with friends, or y'all, people have fallen out. People have fallen out all the time. So, the main thing that I want for all of us is just allow time to heal. You feel me? And that's one thing that I've never done, but that I've done recently. Is just allow time to heal. Like, any loss of anything is going to cause trauma. You feel me? So we can move on from that trauma and try to like sweep it under the rug by, like, hopping in a different relationship, or whatever the case may be. But if you don't deal with yourself, you're gonna always end up in the same situation. Like, for real, you're gonna always end up in the same situation. And I noticed that between me, like, with different chicks I might date and whatever, like, I never really took out the amount of time that was necessary for me to heal. It was always just, yo, I need to fill this void, so I just go out and just, whatever. And not saying that I didn't do that, but I came to a point where it was like, yo, I need to really take this time out, you know what I'm saying, for myself. And that shit is feeling amazing, bro. Like, I'm just in such good spirits. You feel me? Like, I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm motivated to, work on myself, whether that's in therapy. Like, we've been talking about a lot of shit that I wouldn't necessarily bring up to anybody else, or whether that's just, going to the gym, or just, I've been going by myself, getting my nails up. Me and Ada did it the first week. I went and got it done last week. I'm gonna do it again this week. Like, nigga, self-care is everything, and it's important. Like, if you're a person like me, we get so caught up in just doing shit for other people. You feel me? And we just get so caught up in just, trying to make sure that everybody else is happy and different things like that. But you got to take time out for yourself. You got to take time out to make sure that that you're okay, and that you're doing shit that makes you happy. So definitely just listen to that. Like, man, like, I don't know a lot of men that go get a mani and a petty, but it's amazing. It's so good. Just having the motherfuckers just caressing your hands, caressing your feet, hot water going on. They got the little warm towels and shit. It's amazing. And I'm going to continue to go every week. I don't even give a fuck if my nails don't even fucking grow, like, whatever. I'm going to give me a mani and petty. You feel me? I do want to find a place that is like black owned, and a place that I can support. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I'm gonna keep going to the same space. Like, they just take care of a nigga, bro. And it's like, we even had good conversation. Like, me and the girl that was doing my nails and whatever. Like, we just had good conversation. It was just good vibes, and I just wish that on everybody, man. So definitely make sure that you are, pampering yourself. You know, if you are a giver or a person that wants to see other people do well, like I do, like, yeah, that can get lost in the mix. But you got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself before you out here just taking care of everybody, man. So definitely make sure that yourself comes first, in any situation. So one of the things that I did want to touch on. One second. One of the things that I did want to touch on is the Derrick Jackson situation. So if you don't know who Derrick Jackson is, he is a Instagram relationship expert, some shit like that, right? So he gives women all of this advice and all this other shit, right? So my introduction to Derrick Jackson, I'm not even sure how I came up on this page, but somehow I did. Like, I came up on this page, I watched the video, and then I watched another video, and I was like, oh, so he's not even keeping it real with, like, you know, his followers. Like, he's pimping. Like, he tell women what they want to hear, and then he sells them. Like, at this point, I don't even know if he had a book, but he was selling fucking flashcards or a game or some shit. And I was like, yo, you not even keeping it real with the people that's your audience. So I messaged, so I sent a little message under, you know, whatever video I was watching at the time, and this had to be like 2016, 2017, right? So I'm like, I sent the message in verbatim. It was like, yo, this nigga is pimping. He's like, yo, he telling y'all what y'all want to hear, and he's selling y'all fucking play cards for y'all to buy. Like, he telling y'all games and shit for y'all to buy, but he's not doing that. Like, all of that is definitely super disingenuous. He's not telling you that because he wants better for you or whatever, but he's telling you that because he knows that that's what you want to hear. He knows that that's what's going to grow his audience. So I just put a simple comment like, yo, this nigga pimping, he telling y'all what y'all want to hear, and then he selling y'all fucking video boards. And that was that, right? So the next morning after I posted that to his page, I woke up, I had about 78 mentions, and it was all black women. They was, hey nigga, shut the fuck up. Stay off his page with that negative shit. You don't have to come here and fucking comment. Like, they was nigga, I hope you die, you goofy motherfucker. Like, they was going crazy on me, G. And I'm like, yo, I just was posting my opinion on what he did or what he was doing at that point. And all these black women was just like, man, fuck you, you goofy, silly ass motherfucker. Woo out the bam. I hate your ass. I hate niggas like you. Woo out the bam. And I'm like, yo, I was just giving my honest opinion. I didn't respond back to nobody, but it was mention after mention after mention after mention of just these women that I guess that was his followers that was just like, you don't know what you're talking about. He's telling the truth. Woo out the bam. You a little ass boy. Like, all type of shit, right? So there's that. I never commented under that nigga picture again. Whatever the fuck that he had posted or whatever video he had, I might come in contact with it. I never posted it under that. Like, they gave me fucking PTSD because they was going so fucking hard for this nigga. And I'm like, yo, the nigga pimping, but okay, like, y'all got it. Nigga, I won't do that shit again. Y'all ain't gonna. I don't need y'all to cancel me. I just was speaking my opinion. And so now to see that this nigga been full of shit this whole time. This nigga been fucking hella chicks. He been cheating on his wife. Nigga, he had an Instagram video where he holding his wife hand tight as hell, talking about he been fucking other bitches and everything. And I'm just like, I said that at the beginning. So now all these women, they got all these confessionals. Oh, I left this dude because Derrick Jackson told me to, and woo, and he ain't even a nigga that he was saying that he was, and woo. And I'm like, duh. and now this nigga made a video of him critiquing himself, like some super narcissistic shit, like crazy fucking shit, right? But the crazy thing about that is that should be a life lesson to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't present yourself as being holier than thou if you're not holier than thou. Don't present yourself as being somebody that you're not, because it's always gonna come out. You can't help but be who the fuck you are. So if you pretending to be somebody that you ain't, it's always gonna come out just like this. Or somebody gonna always peep game and be like, yo, especially a nigga like me gonna be like, yo, something about you just disingenuous. Something about you just don't sit right. Something about the shit that you saying, it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit actually comes to fruition and he is being ridiculed right now because he done cheated on his wife with multiple chicks and all this shit that's going on, and I'm never gonna shit on anybody that's cheating. I done cheated before is what I would say. I done cheated before, so I know how it is to be a cheater. But the thing is that I'm never trying to portray to be something that I'm not. And this is thing that I'm learning with just even with different women that I'm dealing with now, right? So my main thing now is just being an open book. So nobody out there gonna tell you. I don't even want to get into that, but I just keep it up front from the beginning. Look, if I'm talking to this, woo out the bam, or I'm healing from this, and woo out the bam, and I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship. If something pops up that's just I can't deny it, then that's just what it is, and I have to figure that out. But at this point, everybody is everybody. Ain't nobody just a main nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just chilling. Like, and I give people that option to be like, you know what, I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I'm looking for. And they can go on about their way. Or if you're a person that'll be like, yo, I can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate your honesty, with the situation. Then, we figure that shit out. And I figure, and I believe that should be in any situation. Like, just be honest about who the fuck you are. Just be honest about, if you into some shit, like, just be honest about that. If you a person that like to have multiple different people that you fucking with, just be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? And your cards gonna be what they lay. But I do believe that you should give people the option to fuck with you or not. So when you lying to a person and whatever, you don't give the person that option because they think that you are this one way. So when it turns out that you're not, that's why a lot of people be so fucking disappointed and hurt, because it's like, yo, you could have kept it real with me and just said what it was and just gave me the option to be like, yo, do I really want to fuck with this person or not? And that's how I see the Derrick Jackson situation. Like, fam, he got hella videos of him talking about niggas that cheat. Talking about, yo, yeah, I don't feel sympathy for no nigga that cheated. Move out the band, but the whole time you are cheating on your wife. You got your wife sitting up here with her bonnet on, she ain't got no bra on, sitting there holding a video, sitting in there in a video holding your hand tight as hell. Like, is she looking crazy? And she getting dragged out here, bro. She getting super dragged out here. And that's his fault because he did not keep it real. And then he also decided to post a video with his wife. And she just like, she talking all this spirituality and Christianity shit. And it's like, I personally feel like he was using that as a manipulation tool, right? Because when it comes to Christianity, a lot of our forefathers, a lot of our grandparents and ancestors, they was tricked with slavery because of Christianity. In the Bible it tells you obey your slave master, on earth. And and even if you look at the Nat King story, like, yo, not the Nat King, the Nat Cole story, like, that's what this dude went around preaching to these different slaves. And he was like, yo, obey your earthly masters. There's a reward for you in heaven if you obey them. And they was getting raped. Kids was getting raped. They picking cotton and all this other shit. But they kept doing it because of what the dude was preaching. They like, okay, well, the life here is shit, so I know I got something to look forward to in heaven. I had to restart it. But yeah, they like, yo, I got something to look forward to in heaven. So if this what the Bible say, this is what God is saying, this is what Jesus Christ is saying, is obey your slavery, is obey your earthly masters. You know what I'm saying? There's a great reward for you in heaven. So yeah, we'll deal with this shit while we down here. We'll deal with whipping, we'll deal with lynching, we'll deal with, working in fucking cotton fields and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? In order to, you know, make it to a better day in heaven. And that's kind of what came off to me with his wife, because she just kept quoting all these scriptures and this Christianity and all this other shit. And then she make a second video where she like I don't know if she had a beret on or she had on like another fucking bonnet, but then she had on like fucking army fatigue colors and shit. And she like, yeah, I don't fight against flesh and blood. I fight against spirituality and principalities and all this other shit. And it's like, you sit up here and you preach to all these women that, if they nigga is doing this or they dude is doing this, then they not valuing themselves, right? But your wife definitely looking like she didn't value herself. She definitely looked like somebody that was hurt, and she was trying to make sense of it, through religion, rather than just dealing with the actual substance of the situation. Rather than actually holding Derrick accountable, she went into, oh, God this, God that, woo out the bam, and it just made her look crazy. So of course the internet gonna come for her, and that's why the situation has been what it's been. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my whole Derrick take, man. I don't wish bad on nobody, but we all knew what Derrick was doing. We all knew that he was out here just feeding some bullshit into the ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to make motherfuckers, feel comfortable with whatever bullshit they was going through, and that it wasn't about them, it was about the other person. And at the same time, yeah, it might have been about the other person, but we all have a part to play in our life. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole spiel about him. I ain't gonna hold him too long, but yeah, G, I remember it when y'all came for me. and I had PTSD ever since then. So when I see the shit now, it's laughable. So yeah, that shit is whatever that it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna be before y'all long. I really didn't have a whole lot to go into, but I just wanted to put something out, let y'all know, what's going on with me, what I'm thinking about, what's the deal is, this Going Back podcast. I actually have another podcast that I'm launching, and that's gonna be coming pretty soon. I think that this one is gonna be so interesting. It's all women, and they giving a perspective. These are all women that I think is like hilarious. So I think it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be informative. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on that. I'm saying, just stay tuned for that. But I don't really have too much else to give up. But I just thank everybody for subscribing. I just thank everybody for for paying attention, for reaching out, for liking the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? For tuning in to the Proud to Pay campaign.